I'm Ron Van Sessen. Welcome to another episode of Fun Facts. I have got a kind of a fun essential oil to share with you today, but a very powerful essential oil, and I'm going to share it with you in a different form here. We're not going to talk about the pure oil. We're going to talk about the Touch Rollerball. So if you're not familiar with Touch Rollerballs, what that means is if doTERRA puts out a roller ball and it's called a touch, that means it's been pre-diluted. In other words, in its undiluted form, it might be a little bit too intense for some people, or it might be a lot too intense for all people, especially if you're talking about this particular oil. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about, there it is, Oregano Touch Rollerball. So all the touch oils come in a rollerball, but not all rollerballs from doTERRA are touch essential, are touch. They're not all pre-diluted. So you have to look for that word touch, and that appears right up here. Let's see if I can show you there. It's kind of hard to see. It's almost, it's kind of faint in all reality, but whoops, there it is right up there. Yeah. So anyway, that's where it says it's a touch. So let's talk about oregano right now. And Kim, my favorite story with oregano is when Kim was first getting started with essential oils. None of us knew anything about it. Kim was just learning. She decided to make some spaghetti, and she made the spaghetti sauce. We were going to be going out, so she wanted to have it ready when we got home, so she put it in a crock pot. And while it's there, before she left, she put like 3 or 4 drops of oregano essential oil, not the touch, just pure oregano essential oil, into the crock pot. And then we left. Come back a while later, ready for our spaghetti sauce. And guess what? You walk in the door. What do you think we smelled? Nothing but oregano. It was so intense everywhere. And by the way, the spaghetti sauce was inedible. It was just so overpowered. It was absolutely, you couldn't do anything with it. It had to be dumped. So there was a couple mistakes that Kim made with that, and she didn't know. She was just starting out. So nothing wrong with that. We're all going to make mistakes. One of the things is when you're cooking with essential oils, you always put essential oils in at the very last minute possible. Unlike dried herbs, dried herbs you want to put in early to help flavor the food, and they can kind of incorporate and do all that. Essential oils, we don't do that. They're too volatile. So we also want to preserve the health benefits of the essential oils. So that's another reason that we wait till the very last second to put them in. The second thing she did was how much she did, how many drops she put in. You shouldn't put in even 1 drop. The best way to do this, if you're making like a pot of spaghetti sauce, is to take a toothpick and put it down through the restrictor of the oregano bottle, pull it out, and then use that to kind of stir it in, stir the toothpick into the spaghetti sauce. And I'm serious, less than 1 drop like that, just whatever happens to cling to the toothpick is enough for the entire pot of spaghetti sauce. It is that intense of an oil. So what do you use oregano for without, besides cooking? Well, one of the things I'm really thankful about is that doTERRA did in fact put this in a touch format, because there's a lot of great health benefits to the oregano essential oil. But we want to be able to apply it. It's just too strong. Don't try to apply the straight oil to your skin. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, that's a big mistake. And don't try to take a drop of it internally. I mean, it's safe. It's got the whole internal use thing. It's got the supplemental facts on it, but don't do it that way. You've got to mix it with something else. It's just too strong, and you'll regret it. So don't do that. What do we use oregano for? Well, oregano is has a lot of great health benefits to it. It's very supportive of healthy skin. So again, if it's pre-diluted, that's a good way to use it. It's very good for our respiratory system. It's also very supportive of our immune system. So a lot of good things there. One of the things I like to do is, and this hasn't happened to me for a very long time, but before I got into wellness, I, would get the annual bug, whatever was going on, and I'd be down for a few days. And the last time I got it, we were into doTERRA, but I hadn't really gotten ramped up yet. And this was probably 3, maybe 4 years ago now. And so what Kim said is take this and rub it on the bottoms of your feet. And I did that. And then you put socks on over it. Now, your feet are going to smell like pizza. Okay, they just are. You're going to have pizza feet when you do that. But there is something amazing about this. Due to compliance, I'm not going to speculate on exactly what it is. But if you rub this on the bottoms of your feet when you're feeling that kind of under the weather feeling, I think you're going to get some good relief out of that. That will be very beneficial. And again, oregano has been shown to be supportive of the immune system. So that's my favorite way to use it. I don't use this every single day. I can't even think of like I said, I think it was 3-4 years ago, the last time I used it, but it's something we always have on hand. This is a very powerful essential oil. And if by chance you do get it, or you have a family member that gets, one of those seasonal things going on, or just, gets whatever bug happens to be flying around, this is a great way you can help support them. Tell them to rub this on the bottoms of their feet, put socks on, and go sit and watch a Law and Order marathon or something. That's a good way to spend the day when you're feeling lousy. So other than that, I think that pretty well covers oregano and Oregano Touch. And doTERRA offers a whole bunch of other touch essential oils. There's all different kinds of them out there. So look for that word touch. If not all the roller balls are touch, but all the touches are roller balls. So if you're looking at roller balls, make sure if you want to touch, make sure you look and you find the word touch on it. There's a deep blue touch, there's on guard touch, there's all different touches out there. And that just means they're pre-diluted. And especially if you have sensitive skin, it's a great option for you. So that's it for now. How much does this thing cost? $14.50 wholesale. Not a bad price at all for some really good support, some really good relief it can give to you. That's it for now. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, as always, we wish you wellness.